Hello and welcome back. Today is Monday, March 10th. This is episode 83 of NooBTooB, a weekly independent podcast where we have all sorts of games.
What's up, punk bitch? Give me your lunch money.
Dude, you've been playing way too much bully.
Dude, I've been playing too much of your mom.
Yeah?
Oh, God, man, damn it! I haven't saved the game for an hour. This game is so fucking buggy. I'm Tobin and Yuzo.
I'm Yuzo Watanabe. This week we're talking about Army of Two, Bully Scholarship Edition, Pirates of the Burning Sea, and God of War Chains of Olympus.
Kratos! And new releases include Condemned 2, House of the Dead 2 and Trace, Ratchet and Clank, bitches,
Lives matters.
and the Brain Challenge.
You know, wine is my brain challenge.
I hear you.
As always, we'll finish with our site news, community news, and culture section. Let's get started with our feature game, Army of Dos. Army of Knee.
Army of dropping a deuce.
That's right. You've been learning Japanese though, right?
Yes.
Army of Knee.
Army of Knee.
Knee!
Knee!
We got a lot of games to talk about though, man. Army of Two is probably the first one.
Yeah.
We played this
We
together.
did. We got to play this together.
I was kind of excited. I was like, I went over to Hollywood. I'm saying like, hey, do you guys have it? And they're like, yeah, we can hold on till midnight. So I waited all day and got there like 11 p.m. and picked up a copy.
Every time I call those places and ask them to hold, they're like, no, it's against our policy. We can't hold it. You have to come right now.
Wait, even Hollywood?
Yeah.
Bullshit, no way, dude.
I mean, like,
maybe
yeah.
they just know me at this
Maybe,
point. Yeah,
maybe.
they're like, oh, by the way, I'm Yuzo.
Yeah, that's right. He's like, oh, from NooBTooB?
Yeah, right. As if. But Army of Two. So it is a third-person shooter, kind of like God of War.
Yeah.
It's not God of War.
Kind of like
Gears of War, rather. Yeah.
It's got.
What is it about?
So it's all centered around the two-player experience, like either with another human being or with the AI, right?
Yeah, really dumb AI.
Really dumb AI.
Really, absolutely.
Sadly
Really
dumb AI. I'm talking about when I was playing with you, right?
That's right.
I'm smart.
My AI's called Tobin. I don't know what your AI's called. But
So it's got a couple innovations. It's got a couple things.
Really? Innovations. All right, what
So we've got the aggro.
which sounds very similar to kind of like the concept from most
WoW.
MMOs.
From MMOs. Yeah.
Exactly.
So I guess it's an innovation to an FPS. It's not an innovation across the field of gaming.
Yeah, because like Quake didn't have aggro. I'll give them that.
Yeah.
You couldn't so the whole point is like you go and shoot a guy, and all of a sudden you use agrometer.
Sure. Why not?
Sounds like something you do for agriculture, but so you got the agrometer, right?
Yeah.
And then when if you shoot too much, and the other guy turns like invisible.
Yeah.
And
So,
he actually
you'll be like
yeah.
fucking up the enemies, and the agrometer goes over, and then you start glowing red.
Yeah.
And I know that I can like run around without anybody seeing me because they're all
Sorta.
fucking pissed at you. They're all just like,
If you get too close, they're like,
Yeah.
Because I thought it was totally invisible, which obviously in the battlefield you're not. When you're around, if I get to a guy, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go, and he turns around and starts shooting in the face.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But there, there's things like there's a lot of problems with this game.
Yeah.
That I
Like
found.
what? Like what?
So number one, I don't think it looked very good. I think a lot of the stuff looked cheap. They have the cutscenes in the middle, which number one, I don't know why they did CG for those. They did actual CG as opposed to using the engine, because if you look at most games nowadays, they use the engine. And it looks great, but this one, it's like it looks a little bit better, but then it looks really crappy because like
Because it looks so different.
when they're walking and they're like, remember I showed you like, hey, look at this.
The girl's on rails. She's like,
But other parts it looks really good.
Yeah.
So it's very
and different interns work on each scene.
I think that's what
and
it
there's
was.
like one guy's fucking talented, and then this other person just like called it in.
Yeah, he's like the son of like the developer or something like that.
He went to ITT.
Some sort of trade school. But there's that, and like the other thing I thought was annoying. They had cutscenes like randomly. Like we would be playing, we'd be doing all this cool stuff, and like, oh, we got to a door. Oh, we both got to push this button.
Yeah.
We both push it, and then it cuts to a cutscene showing us throwing down a door.
It's an army of two.
But,
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm fucking a terrorist organization, my security mechanism isn't going to be, okay, you got to have two people on the side of the door to hit the button at the same time.
There's like one guy walking around at night. He's like, I can't get out.
Just trying to use the bathroom.
I need somebody else to touch the button over there so I can take a shit.
He's hitting his leg and
He's got a stick.
Oh God! Yeah, that's the whole idea behind it. It's like everything seems so, what is it like? Just tacked on. All the co-op elements except for the aggro.
Yeah. So there's the co-op stuff where you're parachuting too, where one person is shooting.
The other person's like corporal.
He's just like, shoot this guy. It's like seriously, they're like in a bear hug.
That's right.
And the guy's just kind of holding on like this, and then.
You weren't back, were you? I remember that time.
I think I was always in the front.
Oh.
I don't like that. No, I'm not a catcher.
So, but I mean, I was looking at it too. It's funny because the control, when you are the guy behind,
Yeah.
it's like go faster, go slower. turn a little this way.
Oh,
turn
that's
that
not
way.
right.
No.
Pull out.
Yeah. So, but I think the whole point of, like, I heard this was even more homoerotic.
Oh, really?
Than it was before. Because you know how you go up to somebody and you can, like, you know, like, or like do the fucking.
That was funny.
That was hilarious.
Yeah.
But apparently there's one where you slap them on the ass. I think they took it out.
I did like the thing where it's like if somebody's pissing you off, you could go up and pull the trigger and like fucking slap their faces like, you dumb shit.
I did that to you a lot,
I
actually.
know you did. I was like, I'm trying to fight people. You're like,
Yeah.
I had that happen. So
do you mean?
you and I were crouched down, trying to kill some enemies, and I pulled the trigger to shoot some enemies, and it slapped you.
I know, but then you died, didn't you? Like right after, or something like that. You that really
hurt. I mean, it was a. But the thing is don't have your trigger mechanism be your slap mechanism, because Army of Two, you're gonna get close to each other, and it shouldn't be in the middle of a fucking gunfight. And we had that happen one other time.
That's
where
right.
Three dudes running at us.
Yeah.
And then like one of us pulled the trigger and was like, whatever. It's like these guys are like, fuck you.
They were all like, congratulations.
Yeah, they're just like, oh, awesome. Oh, I'm fucking dead.
Yeah, but that kind of explains the whole game, because you have other parts where you're supposed to be doing cover, and like it's weird because you be far away from the thing, you do cover, you slide into it.
Yeah.
But other times you run over. It's like go on the top and present yourself. So half the time I'd be like, ooh, I'm almost dead. Let me dive in cover, and I'd go up and I'd be like, I'd be like hanging out on top, and then somebody would be shooting me. It's just like.
And not only that, one thing that I thought was very strange was no wall hug. So.
Well, there was. If you once you slide in, you're hugging the wall.
Well, when you're crouching.
Yeah.
Only I'm saying like on corners.
Oh yeah, no.
Every game these days has the thing where you slide up, you do the little this, and then you can like lean around.
Rainbow Six had that a lot. You just like lean
Gears of War, all those things. So that actually really bothered me in terms of gameplay mechanics, because there's lots of times where there's a doorway, and then there's dudes on the other side. You could be like doing some of this. You can't. You just have to basically just kind of.
And not only that, like you stick your head out, you die. Not die, but you get hurt really bad. But so you have to do blind fire.
Right.
So what ended up happening, I know with you, is like you kept on running out of freaking ammo, because you never want to stick your head out and you'd be going.
Yes, you're always blind firing.
Yeah, it's just it all seemed weak. It's like they try to take the crouching stuff, the wall stuff from Gears of War. Yeah. They try to take this other stuff, and it doesn't meld.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So I liked it more than you did.
Yeah, I didn't
like you really didn't like it.
Yeah,
I thought that it looked better than you thought it did, and. The thing is I was the whole time I was playing it, I was like, this is a really well made game. Like I liked the GPS, I liked the shooting,
GPS was cool.
I liked the aggro because it's different. I hadn't played it before.
Sure.
But yet you and I played like 3 missions, and I was like, I don't really want to finish this game. So it's a weird feeling for me, because I'm looking at it, I'm like, this seems really well made, but it feels like there's kind of like I feel no connection to the characters.
No, not at all.
At all.
It's a little better than Kate and Lynch. That's what I can call it, right? It's a little bit better, but that's not very.
And it wasn't immediate. Like there was something about it that I didn't feel in the moment. I wasn't like when I was fighting. I wasn't like, oh shit, I don't want to die, whatever. I was just like, oh, Yuzo, I'm dead. Could you come get me? And it was just very much just kind of like you're out of it. You're back here.
And that's the problem that I've had with so many of these first-person shooters. Like all the demos that we've tried. Yeah. It's just like it doesn't feel immediate. There's this weird sense of detachment when you're fighting. Yeah. And you're not that person. But when I play Gears of War, when I play Call of Duty, when I
thought Halo did it.
Halo did a pretty good job.
Halo did a very good job.
But it feels like when you're shooting somebody, it feels like you're actually shooting a gun. This one's like, oh, I gotta drag you down and then heal you, and I gotta do all this other stuff.
It was a little mushy too. It was a little kind of it didn't pop. Like that's the thing with the first person shooters. It's gotta be like boom, and you shoot the gun. It's gotta be like rah. Really just gotta pop.
And is it really that hard? Because there's so many games that have got it right now. Why can't you just copy that? I mean, what is it? Are patents around?
I don't know. I think, well, the thing is you start to get into subjective stuff, right? Because you and I couldn't like say do exactly this to fix it. We can just say it felt mushy, it felt this, it felt that. So I think you got to be just a fucking rock star programmer to get that last 10%.
And I think that's where it matters. Like the polish is all where it's at. And like we're looking at stuff, we're like, okay, this is a standard game. Where the hell is the vehicle level?
Yes. No vehicle.
No, we didn't get that far. We got like 30 missions in.
Yeah.
There's that one thing where you're coming out of this
in a vehicle,
in a freaking hovercraft with a gun. I'm like,
oh yeah, here we go.
Here we go. And then bam, he goes to the next level where we're just in the middle of the thing. And I'm like,
they just dropped you in, standing there. It's like, why did you skip the fucking hovercraft? That looked fun.
So they didn't. So that's what I think they were like a little bit rushed.
Yeah.
And they just didn't take time. I mean, EA is not known for polishing their games, right?
So it could be that they had dudes working on the hovercraft that never felt right, and they're just like, cut it, let's ship it out.
And none of the co-op elements really melded together except for the aggro. The aggro was the only one where it's like all of a sudden it was a puzzle game where like I had to go here and I had to keep aggro while you were all the way around and slap somebody.
Oh, that was nice. That was a nice element.
But they didn't do enough.
No, they didn't.
They didn't do enough. That was my problem.
Yeah. So So you're giving a thumbs down. I'm saying thumbs up. Rental. To see if you like the way that the FPS is done. Because
I think if you have a friend that you're going to be playing this all the way through, maybe.
Oh, that's what we should say.
What?
Do not play this game alone.
Single player is.
Do not play this game alone. So
it's terrible.
If you are by yourself and you've got no friends to play this with, I'm saying thumbs down. If you've got somebody to play it with, I'm saying thumbs up. Rental, because you might really like it, because it's a well-made game. It just didn't really appeal to me. But the AI is so bad. Yeah. It dies every 5 seconds.
No, and not only that, when it dies, you have to go and you drag it, and you're getting shot at, and it just takes you out of the game. It's like,
and if it dies, and if you don't go and save them, then the game ends.
Yeah.
So you have to go fucking save this shitty AI, and it blows the whole game.
Who never really saves you very well either, and it's just like.
So single player, that game is ass.
That's right.
All right.
Okay, next up. Oh, another game.
Pirates of the Burning Sea, an MMO with pirates.
Why do we always shit on games and get free?
I don't know. I feel
we're not making any friends.
We're not making any friends.
But that's okay, because we're going to give it to you straight. Pirates of the Burning Sea is an MMO. We played this 2 years ago at PAX. Remember we had issues with the combat, some of the other stuff?
Right.
They cleaned it up. It looks a lot better of a game. It looks pretty nice.
Yeah, it does look better. So there's two types of combat.
Two types.
There is standing around, hitting the attack button over and over again.
Well, there's like 3 different attack buttons.
Right, but it's like WoW, except you can't leave it attacking.
No.
So you can do like the parry, which knocks their sword out, and then you can hit them for damage, and you can get better ones that hit them for more damage, whatever. But it's really not good.
Boring.
The land combat,
it's bad.
Really
actually,
not fun.
Because you can take with the WoW elements and just take out I like playing the WoW combat. I actually kind of like it, because you're playing with the mage or the warlock. You're doing 4 or 5 different things at once.
Yes.
This one's maybe in when you get high levels you get to do that, but it didn't feel like it, because I'm doing attack. You're getting this meter up so you can do your special moves.
Right.
So it just felt like.
So there's different things you can get. You can get dirty attacks. You can there's several different things you can do. Guns, but just the mechanic of it in general is really bad, where they rush at you, and then you're just kind of hammering on these different attack buttons to try and kill people, and when you die, you just pop right back where you were, and they have the same health that they had. So it's this really weird thing.
One. I think you only do it once. I think the second time, I couldn't quite understand what the deal was. Remember, because you did it, and then I did it, and then I did it again, and I died, and I failed
the mission over. Okay.
Yeah,
so
I got kicked out.
Okay. So maybe that's not a legitimate. I
think it's a tutorial.
Okay. All right. So we'll leave that aside. But then the boat combat is really slow. So me and Locke got in there. We're we're gonna fuck up some shit. We were gonna do some pirate action. We all hopped on our boats.
Yeah. We sailed for a bit, and what's weird is you're out in this kind of this big zone, and then you know what it was? It was playing some of those old JRPGs where you go out to the thing and you see guys wandering around, and then you touch them, and then that's exactly how it was. It's an open sea, and you have this, and you touch them, and you start a battle, and you get an instance.
It looked really pretty. I gotta say that. There's the outer map area looked pretty when you're sailing around. It was very cool. It was stylish. Yeah. So then you get into these battles. And the whole thing is just kind of circling around the other boats.
Show your side.
And doing your 2 attacks. So you can do your main cannons and your secondary cannons. And you can do
change
either...
your shot.
Yeah.
Right? You can change the shot type.
Try and break down the hull or the people.
Or the mast.
The mast, whatever. Yeah. But it's really slow. And it's not good.
No, it's not only that. It's just they make it so that you can either just keep on shooting the ship until it blows up and then you win, or you get it down low enough and then you board it. And then it turns into the land combat, which we hated.
But the best part is the 3 of us are playing.
Yeah.
One of us boards the ship.
And we just got we see these 2 little cross swords.
Yeah. You sit and wait.
Yeah.
And if I sit there and fight them for 5 minutes, you sit and wait.
Yeah. I'm just oh, well, Tobin, how's it going? He's like, oh, shut up, I'm trying to.
Yeah. And we're just I'm gonna go take a piss.
Yeah, let me know when you're done. And that's the whole game. The whole game revolves around sea combat, land combat, and then walking into these cities where it's really small cities.
Yeah.
And going into a tavern, getting a quest to go do more land combat, more sea combat. It's like they took these 2 things, which they thought was really cool, the 2 combat, and tried to build an MMO around it. And I don't think it needed to be an MMO.
No, I don't think you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
It could be a different. I mean,
It could have been a single-player game, and they could have spent more time instead of working on the economy. Because I hear the economy is supposed to be great. Like I'm gonna find out.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's.
So this game felt like I would have maybe enjoyed it like 8 years ago when MMOs were starting. Where I'd have been like, wow, I'm playing with a lot of people online, and there's pirates, and because EverQuest was not good when we played. Like
EverQuest
8 or 9 years
was way
ago,
deeper than this, though. Just the combat, the pure combat. And when you're talking about trying to do the pools,
you're right.
Messes, right?
You're right. I guess even from day one it was better. That's true.
Yeah, just because really, there's the thing with most MMOs, they have so much variety in gameplay.
Yes.
You can do quests, you can do raids, you can do single player, solo, crafting. This one, it's like you got it, but it's just like they centered around these two really boring gameplay things, and it's like, sorry for them. I really do.
Yeah. So, sorry. But next up, yes, I'm gonna give you a little preview.
Wait, hold on. What is it? I don't know. I don't know.
Fucking Bully.
You know it was gonna be good though, man.
But it's really good.
What makes it better than that? I'm gonna play a devil's advocate because I like.
All right, you can play devil's advocate. So
why would you want to play this game again? You play it on PS2.
First off, I didn't beat it.
Really?
I didn't beat it on PS2.
I know somebody that did.
Yeah. So let me give you a couple of reasons. Graphics are way better.
Okay. Like way better?
Way better.
Okay, cool.
Achievements.
Oh, you got me there, right?
And then they added a whole bunch of new stuff. So there's new missions, new classes, new this, new that.
Like how many new classes?
Like 4 new classes,
cool.
A bunch of new missions, and then they actually gave a little message at the beginning. They said, we've done a lot of work on this since Bully. We took out some stuff that was boring. We fine-tuned some stuff.
What they took out?
I don't know.
Okay, yeah, I don't remember what was particularly boring.
But it's so fun. You run around the town. You run around you sneak around at night, and like it becomes curfew, and everybody's running around with flashlights trying to find you. So, did you get to play it all?
I played up to like past Halloween. I think I got to Christmas.
Okay.
And PS2, so I didn't actually finish it.
Yeah.
How far are you done? Or?
That's an interesting point.
Well, what? You're not done yet?
I am not done yet because I don't know. I'm sure you read about this. So Bully has bugs.
Has some pretty major game crashing bugs.
Yeah. So they only tested it on debug Xboxes apparently.
Really?
Only. So all of a sudden they're like, it never crashed for us.
Yeah.
So then it comes out, and then it turns out on normal Xboxes, it's got bad frame rate issues. It crashes, it hangs.
Especially older Xboxes. Apparently, if you have the original ones, it's really bad.
Which I have.
Yes.
So I played, and I lost about an hour of gameplay. It froze.
How many times did it freeze on you?
Just once.
Okay.
So what I did was I heard that they've got a patch coming out this week.
Yeah.
So I have a choice of continue to play and have it freeze a couple more times and then say fuck you and never go back because I fucking hate losing my progress, or put on hold for a minute.
So that's what you're gonna do.
So I'm chilling. I'm gonna wait.
Okay.
The patch is gonna come out this week, and then I'm gonna keep playing.
Okay, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I actually don't want to play it until we get it fixed. Because that's going to piss me off.
Frustrating.
Because you can't save at any point in that game. That's what things really annoying.
No, you have to go to.
We dinged it, I think, too.
Yeah.
Because of that.
Yeah.
But there's a couple of issues I remember you were telling me about.
Yes.
So what are some of the problems with the game?
There's actually only one main problem that I have with the game, which is that they were a little bit sloppy in the port. They left all the loading exactly the same.
So because you load it all the time. Every time you went into your dorm room, every time you went to any room, basically.
Exactly. So
is it
they've got no, it's very fast.
Oh, okay.
Because it's better hardware.
Sure.
So what happens is, instead of being good coders and going and saying, we've got the next generation hardware, we can hold all this stuff in memory, we can do this compression, we can do whatever, they said, we're going to do straight port. So it's just like, you wake up, and then you walk out of your dorm and it loads, and you walk into the class and it loads, and then you walk into the classroom and it loads. So it's just like running from one place to the other. You're going through like 4 load screens.
It was painful in the PS2.
The load screen's like 3 seconds though. It's just like da da da, and then you go and you're playing. It's like da da da.
They could have coded it with saying look, this is all one world now. Well, guess what? As you approach the new room, it preloaded in the background. Yeah, but
we've got that ability. Like you play these games now, and you can see where you play for like an hour without seeing a loading screen.
Well, not that often.
Not that often, but I mean good coding. Right?
Yes,
like
coding.
Rockstar is good coding. They farmed this out.
Do you think GTA 4 is doing a lot of loading?
But they didn't farm out GTA 4, right?
So did you say Rockstar didn't do this?
They didn't do the port.
Who did the port? Somebody?
I don't know.
Something?
I don't remember.
Pop Cat.
I don't know. But they farmed it out.
Oh, okay.
So
well, that makes sense then, right? Because they're not going to change the core architecture and all that. But even with that, even with the crashes, Huge game.
Yeah.
Because I really want to play it again.
Yeah, because the loads aren't that big a deal. That's more like me just being like, oh, come on, guys.
Yeah.
You could have done better. The freezes, once those are fixed up, that's going to be all done. And the game is just tight.
It's a good game.
It's so good. Just like every time you play, you could just be like, I'm not in the mood to go to class right now. I'm going to go ride my bike around. I'm going to go find some rubber bands. I'm going to go throw eggs at cars.
And you get an achievement for each one of those.
You get achievements for all those things.
I know, you just like pop 50 wheelies.
Yep.
Some of them seem really grindy
grindy.
man. I was looking at it, I'm like, I'm not going to participate in this challenge because somebody out there is going to be a lot more grindy than I am, and I'm going to lose.
Should we mention the IGC now?
No, not yet.
All right.
A little surprise for you though.
A little surprise. All right. So anyway, big thumbs up. Go get it.
I will play it soon once it's for rent, or I can take his copy.
Yeah. Oh, I did buy it, so you can borrow it when I'm done. And then by the time this episode is out, there will be a patch theoretically.
Theoretically.
If there's not, you guys are a bunch of douchebags, you said be this week.
Yeah.
Don't fucking lie to me. I will dick smack your face.
Speaking of dick smacking faces.
What?
Sorry. What was I talking about? God of War, Chains of Olympus. Yes. Slapped my face. Owned my face.
Oh, nice.
Wait,
I see it's like a little purple bruise on your dad.
There's a little bit of a tattoo thing on it too.
Little mushroom stamp on your forehead.
It hurt.
Oh, that's
so you didn't get a chance to try it out.
I did not.
Oh, see, man,
you gave me your PSP and I didn't get a chance to try it.
You bring it, right? Okay. Yeah. Oh no! I wanted to play more of it. Fuck. Okay, so God of War: Chains of Olympus. This is a PSP game. They took. So these are the guys that did Daxter. Do you remember Daxter?
Yeah. Jack and Daxter.
Yeah. But so they did a PSP game. It's one of like the better PSP games. I haven't actually had a chance to play it. But it got like great reviews and all this stuff. I forget the name of the Ready something. I forget the name of the developer. But they, Sony Entertainment said, hey, we want to do a PSP version of God of War. Why don't you guys do it? You did a good job.
So who developed God of War originally?
Sony Computer Entertainment.
Okay.
Whatever, US, right?
Gotcha.
So, but, well, it's what's his face? You know his name.
Peter Molyneux?
No. Fuck, I don't calling all cars. Fuck. Twisted Metal. Come on. I know his name. It's gonna,
I don't remember.
People are going to be fucking pissed off.
I know they're going to be like,
he's like a huge name.
I can see the comments right now on YouTube. It's like, you guys didn't know Jack.
Yeah, no, I know his name, but I don't remember off the top of my head. And I'll remember by the end of the episode. But anyhow, so he developed the God of War 2 and 1, and then he went off to do his own thing.
Okay.
So they went and did this, and it's fucking like taking PS2 God of War 2 and putting it in my hand.
Just like boom, right there.
It looks amazing. Yeah. You know how like when you first start off the level of God of War 2 and there's a big ass thing, with
the hands,
it was awesome, right?
Yeah.
They kind of reused that idea where you have this big basilisk who plays fire, so you're kind of following him through the level. So right in the beginning, he's like, trying to eat you break out his eye, and then later you see him climbing over, and you do all this kind of stuff.
And it feels as epic, like it feels like you can see stuff happening far away. Yeah. It's not just like right. That's what was cool about God of War. Was that you felt like you were in this world that shit was happening elsewhere.
And so they took that exact same thing. So you're starting out and like you're getting the Persians attacking. They have their boats.
Yeah.
So during the entire battle, there's like fireballs coming because they're shooting. And at one point you get the big crossbow thing.
And
take it
fuck
out.
Up those boats.
It just feels God of War.
Yeah, that's cool.
And the thing is, the nub doesn't get in the way. The nub feels right.
How's that possible?
I don't know.
Just the way they did it. It just.
You know how much we complain about the fucking nub. We hate the nub. The nub works. It feels right.
So it's really all about programming skill. Then it's because I mean.
No, I think if you have to have programming skill just to make it so it doesn't really get in the way.
Yeah.
You have to have amazing programming skill
just to bring it to the next level.
Yeah. Because it feels right. So that's why I really want you to try it because I think to get over that nub.
I would love to. Yeah.
And this is the thing. This is probably the first game since Luminous that makes me feel proud to be a PSP owner. I'm really sad to say that because there hasn't been a game between the first game I got for the PSP and now. There's been some decent games. Yeah. I'm not like, fuck man, like I'm glad I can only play this game.
Yeah,
you know
that is crazy.
It feels right. And the thing is, like, I really want you to play it because there's a scene where like they put a sex scene in the first like 10 minutes of the game.
No, just like draw you in like that.
You're like, you see boobs and it's like two chicks, right, hanging on a bed. And then they're like, what can we do for you, my lord?
Let me tell you. Let me make you a list.
And it's awesome.
Things you can do for me.
And it's awesome because it shows them, right? And then it kind of pans up to see a little candle, right? And also, then it turns into a real-time movie where it's like X. Shit. And it's like, bam, bam. This is like, oh, Kratos, right? And he gets faster and faster. It's awesome. You don't see anything.
Wow.
Right? It's all very...
Does the game end for mature then, I guess?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, big time. You're you're ripping off skulls, you're fucking people.
That is badass.
It's good. So
Okay.
you definitely got to try that. And
So give me something. So I mean, is it 100% good? Or
No.
So
Okay,
what's the problem?
So there are a couple of problems with it. Number one is it's God of War 2.
Okay, so there's like
they didn't
nothing
do anything new, man.
Nothing new.
Like all the things where you're pulling something, which a little circular thing that makes you go down.
Yeah.
The things where you lift up, all the crates are there.
Yeah.
All the real-time events are there. So there's nothing new.
Yeah.
And it's kind of short, from what I hear.
Okay.
People were finishing in about 6 hours, more or less. For a portable game, maybe that's 6 to 8 hours.
Is it like $40?
About It's going to be expensive.
Yeah.
So, but it's portable. So if you can play, there's no other way you can play God of War in your hands, and actually the controls.
See, that's the thing is, I don't always feel like you have to remake the world when you make a game.
They should do something though. You know what I mean?
But what if it's great as is? What if
it is good?
What if God of War is good and you're just like, wow, I would like to play more of this world? Do you always have to rewrite the game? Like some people like to play chess every day, right? It's like chess doesn't change.
No, but they gotta. I think you have to do something when you put another.
I think you just gotta just bring something new to the table. Like,
so you think if they took Ratchet and they didn't do anything to it and they just
made all new
levels and stuff, you'd like that?
Probably.
Really?
I mean, if I liked the first time, why wouldn't I like it the next time? Like if you're learning, I mean, I wouldn't want to replay the same game, but I mean, if you're solving new puzzles and exploring new areas, getting new guns, well, I guess that would be an innovation.
Yeah, see, that would be an innovation. This is like, you don't get the new guns. You still get the blades.
Same blades, yeah.
You still get phoenix feathers and fucking gorgon eyes.
Okay, so they should have like tried to drop one or two new elements.
Something new. Maybe like, what would have been nice? Some sort of ad hoc networking thing where you can compare your times or your score, leaderboard, something like that, right? Because PS2 didn't have it because there was no network. PSP has it.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
That's true.
So here's the thing. I mean, I'm going to give this a massive enthusiastic thumbs up because if you're a PSP owner, you must get this game.
You must, because there's literally nothing else to play.
Not as good as this. Not until, I'm not excited about a game until like Echo Chrome. The next one I'm kind of excited.
Is that the cool Escher?
Yeah. There's the demo out, which I need to give a try. But,
God, that looks hot.
But yeah, dude, this makes me very excited about God of War 3.
Oh! Is that like this year even?
I don't know.
God damn it!
I haven't heard. I think it'll be
3.
next year. They would have announced it. I would have known.
Leaving me on a to be continued for God of War 2 made me so fucking mad.
Don't tell me. I haven't finished it yet.
That's all I'll say.
Yeah, okay.
It wasn't a satisfying ending.
Not like the ending that those two girls got.
Yeah, they got a happy ending. Or you got a happy ending.
It's awesome too. It's just like there's 2 rooms, right? And there's one where you see a little save point. It's like the first save point. The other one you see these 2 like female figures. I'm like,
Where the camera's panning back and forth, and then you hit X, and that's when the shoot. You're just like, hit her in the face, hit her in the eye.
God of War 5, when basically nobody cares anymore.
Yeah, that's right. Yes, Jizz Hunter.
Jizz Hunter. God of facials.
God of facials.
God of
we should make games. We should make games. We've got ideas for horrible porn games.
That would probably be pretty popular.
Yeah. That's right. Choke the chicken hunter. Something. Milk Hunter.
Oh yes, Pigfucker 2000.
Pigfucker 2000.
That's right. So new releases.
Before
we go too off key.
Condemned 2.
Bloodshot.
I could give a shit.
A lot of people like the game for the scariness aspect.
A lot of people are fucking stupid. Condemned was pig shit.
Well, Condemned was like, I'm going to put you in the closet and it's going to be dark and you're going to have a flashlight and you're going to be like, boo. And it's just boo constantly. Over and over again.
But Silent Hill 2 did that as well, and I loved it.
They did a good job with it?
Loved it. Silent Hill 2 was really well made.
So what's the difference between Silent Hill 2 and Condemned?
Condemned was poop, I think.
What did they do? Poopy? What was the poopy aspect, right?
The
flashlight
vision, for one thing. That makes me so angry.
I didn't like the Doom.
It was terrible in Doom. Get that son of a bitch some duct tape.
Yeah.
Strap it to the fucking gun
and then you're done.
Because Doom was even worse, right? Because you can shoot Condemned, you can have a gun and a flashlight.
I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
Yeah, maybe you could.
I don't know. All I know is that game was anus.
Yeah, I just hope that
it didn't look good either. It wasn't pretty.
How pretty could it be when it's dark?
Yeah.
It's pitch black the entire time.
For a monochrome game, it was fantastic.
I'm just thinking man, if I was an artist working on this game, you don't gotta do shit and you can make some money. I'm serious, man.
True. Hey, look, I've got a new texture.
This is what it looks like in the dark.
Wait, hold on. There's another texture. The hatching. Look at the hatching.
And then like gotta make like 8 different dead birds.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
There's a dead pigeon.
All right, I found some clip art of a pigeon.
you
Put
go.
some blood on it. Fuck it. Ship
There you
it.
go, you're done.
Fuck that game.
Yeah, so we won't be playing this, but maybe one of you guys will, and you'll come up with a review for us.
Yeah, give us a magenta-style 60-second review. We would appreciate it. Absolutely.
Yeah, if you like the game.
Yeah, next up, House of the Dead 2 and 3.
So yeah, I'm not as excited about this as like Time Crisis or some of the other ones.
So I love Time Crisis.
Yeah.
And I kind of like cop trainer, police trainer.
Oh,
police
Virtual
trainer,
Cop.
Virtual Cop.
And Police Trainer.
And police trainer.
Yeah, they're both really good, yeah.
Because it's fun. It's like target training, whatever.
Yeah, and it feels good.
House of the Dead, I'm not a huge fan. It's just like weird mutated frogs and slimy shit and dudes crawling at you.
And then I don't know if they're really zombies. Like in the House of the Dead like milieu, right? Isn't it always some sort of like evil corporation doing something that makes zombies, but it's not really like supernatural?
Like Resident Evil style?
Kinda.
Like
That's what
Umbrella Corporation?
Yeah, basically.
Is that
right?
what they do?
I think. I don't know. And again, House of the Dead fucking nerd fans will probably.
I know. I beat House of the Dead 4 in Japan before it came out in the US, and that was cool.
Yeah, but
I'm probably not gonna play this on the Wii.
I
like that it's on the Wii. I like that it's on the Wii because that'll make it really fun that you're shooting. Like,
but even then, because I think I'll do because I actually bought the gun, the zapper.
Oh, nice.
So I have the zapper, and I'm like, I want to try it out again. Like I didn't really play it with the Ghost Squad that much because I just used the normal thing. So I'll give it a try.
Sure.
You see.
I will not. So you can tell me how awesome it is. Speaking of games that I'm gonna be playing the shit out of.
I already played this game on the PSP.
I played it for like 20 minutes. You know why?
Because
the nub.
Nub.
Fucking hate the nub.
Nub of Doom.
But I will reserve judgment for since you said the God of War.
You gotta try it.
Resurrected the nub.
Well, it resurrected the nub, but my hand's still cramped up. Just because it's this flat.
Terrible.
It's not ergonomic at all. So like I was playing for 3 hours, and I'm like, I gotta go to sleep. Like I'm getting carpal tunnel. But so you're gonna play this on the PS2?
Yes.
Wow.
Ratchet and Clank Size Matters. A new Ratchet and Clank game.
Sort of.
Right. New on the PS2. New to me.
Sort of. Yeah. Since you played it for 30 minutes before.
Yeah.
I'm
pumped.
This is what you were asking for. You were saying, "Urgh."
Yes. I said, bring it. Oh, they took a long time to do it, but they did it. So, do you think that this means that they're going to bring God of War Chains of Olympus to PS2?
I can't see why not.
They've got it. They already wrote it for the PS2, basically, to make it on PSP, probably.
Exactly. And I'm pretty sure it's really easy. I'm sure they have the APIs and all that stuff.
It apparently took them a year to bring Ratchet out, but,
Yeah, that's true, huh?
But I'm excited. There's not much else to say. It's Ratchet and fucking Clank. Bitches. Recognize.
Are you going to play it on your PS3? You have the backwards compat, right? Back compat version?
Yeah, I do.
You should.
Yeah, what's the benefit?
I think they might upconvert, maybe.
Yeah. I could try them both and see what the difference is. Maybe I could see if there's any.
But it's Ratchet. You know how Tobin, even though he forsook Ratchet for Nathan Drake.
Dude, it still made second place. Come on. I gave it some props.
Who's your bitch now?
Wait, it didn't make second place, did it?
No, it didn't even make
it. It didn't make the list. That's right. I did. I forsake it.
Yeah.
You're right. I forgot.
Ratchet's really sad at you right now. Dude.
I know.
He's kind of mad at you.
I'm sorry, Ratchet. I'm sorry. But last year had such good games. That's the thing. Is like it's not a lot. To be number 4 is not a shame. Like there was some good shit last year.
I know it's gonna make your number 1 PS2 game this year.
It'll be number 1, Ratchet and Clank Size Matter. Number 2, chirp, 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 chirp.
I don't know.
Nothing
else.
So, Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles on the DS.
I don't know anything about this game, actually. I know it's on the DS and the Final Fantasy game. I might try it out. And with Condemned, House of the Dead, these other games,
that's true.
There ain't much, right?
That's true. I don't know anything about it either, so...
It's Crystal Chronicles, so I think what it implies is that they're all big head manga characters of some sort.
Okay. But is it like tactics? Is it like...
I think so. Maybe.
Yeah. All right. We'll find out. We'll maybe report back.
Maybe
we'll
report back.
But the next one...
You're excited about this game.
I'm actually kind of excited about this. So I went and I looked at some trailers. So Xbox Live this week is coming out with Brain Challenge.
Yeah. Which is a brain trainer of some
It is
sort.
a fucking criminal ripoff of the Big Brain Academy. Or which is the better one? Brain Edge. Big Brain Academy.
Big Brain Academy. I like Big Brain Academy better than
Big Brain Academy. It's like Wii style graphics. It looks the same, but from the trailer movies, it really looks like they've got a whole bunch of new games I've never played before.
I probably count at least over 20 different game types, just from what they showed. I mean, some of them are direct ripoffs, where like you have these 4 paths, you have up here and up here, which side will you go down? It's just like...
That's such shit.
I guess you can't patent that sort of stuff, can you?
Yeah, probably not, But I mean, you know, it's another brain trainer. It looks like it's well made. I love brain trainers.
So you'll give it a trial a try? You actually might buy it, huh?
I'll give it a trial a try. We'll see.
Because it'll only be $10. If it's 15, fuck no. I'm not going to be 15.
I know it's 800 points.
It's 800
it's definitely 800 points.
Because, I mean, with that, you know what really excites me about this game?
What's that?
4 players.
Yes.
Online.
Is it?
Well, they have to be. Like, oh, maybe. I don't know. We should figure that out. It should be. Yeah, man. So like, we can see who has the biggest brain. Like, like a couple of YouTubers.
Yeah, we should do that on Wednesday night. If this game's any good, we should hop online and be like, I like it.
That's good.
We could have like somebody could set up a rank. What's it called? The tree.
Whatchamacallit?
Ladder.
Tournament.
Like it's tournament.
Yeah.
So if somebody sets up,
yeah,
well, it won't be us. You guys can go set up a tournament. It'd be awesome.
Participate.
Yeah,
because you'll get Tobin's thing. Because Tobin never plays in the Call of Duty or anything, but he'll play this game.
I will play the shit out of a brain trainer. And you know what's gonna happen too? I'm like, what's up, bitches? And like first round, they're like, what's 7 plus 4? I'm like, oh, come on, 3. No. I'll like choke under the pressure.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. I want to go head to head because the thing is, like, whenever we do those brain training ones, I fucking kick your ass and then you stop.
That's
like,
not true.
No, Big Brain Academy. Like we were doing it, and
when we waited in line for the Wii, I was totally holding my own with you on the wireless.
You were doing that. But when we were playing Big Brain Academy on the Wii, and then we started sharing records, it's like I made it a point to beat you in every single fucking medal and everything, and I'm like in your face, and then like a week later I check it, and like you didn't beat a single one of them. You're like, eh.
That's true.
You know? I don't know if you can do the same.
All right, I'll try and stick with this time. I'll try and stick with it.
It's a competition.
That's true. Okay.
So, not bad. Ratchet for you, me probably. Yeah. House of the Dead.
Yeah. Maybe some brain training. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
So
we got a lot of site news to go on. Again, we're going to talk about the pledge drive for a server. So we got that. We're going to be getting the server, moving our forums and our wiki and all the stuff that's slow right now over to that.
We know about the problem. We apologize. We got too big, too fast, and DreamHost is too crowded.
That's right.
So what we're doing is we're holding a pledge drive. We're saying, hey, if you can chip in $3, $5, $10 a month, we're going to try and pull all of our shit over the hosting.
Yep.
And we're going to, support that with NooBTooB dollars.
Yeah.
And everything will be quick, man. The wiki will be quick. The forums will be quick. Hopefully everything will be quick.
And that's the plan, and what we're hoping is we can get some recurring donations. What we want is like monthly donations so that we can pay for the server because it actually costs a lot per month.
Yes. And so this week we got a donation from Iceman.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Cheers to you, sir.
I think I'm number 1.
Yes. So keep it up.
Yes.
We have some dig push news.
Oh yeah.
NooBTooB Army.
Where were we at last week?
All right. Last week we're at number 29. 29 in all gaming podcasts on dig.com.
Yeah. And that was from like 98.
98 to 29 to what?
18.
18, son!
And it's getting harder now. There's like huge gaps between the next thing. So right now we're number 18, and we have 5 WoW Radio podcasts ahead of us.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I don't know.
So apparently, while people are playing WoW, all they do is listen to WoW Radio. That's it. That's fucking
like WoW Radio fucking UI. Yeah. There's an entire podcast about that. Yeah. WoW Radio Blue PLZ.
Oh my god.
What, do they talk about like blue items?
I don't know.
I don't understand.
There's like WoW Radio, Lemon Party, y'all.
WoW Radio Lolcats.
Lolcats.
They just talk about
haha, look, it's a cat with something funny on it. I don't know. What do they talk about? I can't even imagine.
But hopefully, we're hoping that you guys would find us a little more interesting than that.
Yes. So, like Locke said last week, go to dig, register, dig some other shit so you don't look suspicious, then go dig NooBTooB. And that's awesome. You guys have been doing it. Please keep it up. We want to bump WoW Radio max speed down the fucking list.
What the fuck do you talk about on WoW Radio max speed?
It must be like power leveling.
Maybe it's just running because you do that a lot.
Yeah, it's like, there's these tricks. You can jump off rocks and go quick.
And when you like hit the spacebar twice in a row, you get
a double jump.
Entire podcast.
Yeah.
And they're beating us.
I don't get it.
I don't think so.
It's what to feed your griffin to make it go quicker. I found out if you kill a hobbit and feed it to the griffin.
Yeah. So anyhow, thank you for everybody that has digged so far, and let's get a few more dates and beat those guys.
Say what? All right.
Oh, dude. You were talking a lot of shit last week.
I got spanked.
You got spanked hard.
I got spanked hard and fast.
Like, how many points do you have? Did you have like
240, I think.
Okay, so 240.
So this is the Bully Iron Gamer Challenge.
Yeah.
So the first thing I did, man, like I went out and got this game on Tuesday. I played like 5 hours a night till I got my freeze. Then I started to pull back a little bit. I didn't play as much. Guess who did play a lot?
D. Stanley, I salute you.
Seriously. This is a long game. This is like a 40-hour game, no joke.
Like easily to get all the
100, maybe 30 hours. But the point is, this is no fucking joke.
So he started the game. I'm sure he got the game on Tuesday, just like you. On the 4th.
Yeah.
On March 8th, in 5 days, he got all 1,000 points.
All 1,000 points. That's like collecting every rubber band, every card, kissing 20 boys
and 20 girls.
Nice job.
Goodbye, bisexual.
Man kisser.
There.
Man kisser.
Man kisser. I'm impressed. This is dedication. Dedication, sir.
Mad respect. That was ridiculous.
You are a true winner.
And the funny thing is like I was keeping up my shit on the wiki. Day 1, I was the only person up there. Day 2,
I win.
Dead last. Dead last, and I was still playing. It wasn't like I'd given up. I was like playing. I go and I look, and it's just like D. Stanley, 405 points. I'm like, bitch, I got like 200.
I know.
And I've been playing my ass off.
You know, the thing is, like, other people out there, they're just, I don't know. Because he was saying that he, like, didn't sleep, he didn't miss some meals. You're hardcore, sir.
Seriously. What the
fuck?
Off, good job, though.
Yeah, let's see if that happens with the Army of Two.
Yeah. So...
We have 2 contests. We'll go over them real quick.
Yes.
So King of Kong DVD contest, what we're doing is having people submit 8-bit art. So it could be about Donkey Kong, it could be about King of Kong the movie, or NooBTooB somehow.
Some of them have been awesome.
See the zombie one I was talking about? Isn't that nice?
Yes.
Yeah, I like that.
You guys have been ripping shit up on this one. The problem is I was reading through the forums, and I really wanted to be like, dude, that was awesome, but I don't want to like.
No, you don't want to like annoy the winner.
Yeah, I don't want to jinx it because I don't want to be like saying that I think one is the best. But there's a couple where I wanted to be like, oh, that was good.
Should win.
Yeah, exactly.
But no, there's some good stuff, and I think we're going to be closing it probably by the time you get this, so the votes should be happening at this point.
Yes, so go and vote. Go to the forums right now and vote on the King of Kong DVD contest.
Yeah, and they win a copy of the DVD. The next one is Devil May Cry 4. We are extending this one because we haven't had that many.
Yeah.
So originally what we said is go any sort of cosplay where you're doing a video game character.
Yeah.
And
it's tough. It's tough.
It's hard.
This is a tough one because it's not just photoshopping. This is like we're asking you to put yourself out there.
Like buy clothes.
Yeah, dress up a little bit. So we realized that was a little tough. So what we said is that if you go back and show us some of your cosplays from the past,
video game cosplays,
as long as you prove that it's you, you're in. And people have been starting to chip in now.
Yeah, so just take a picture of like you in the costume, one of your old ones, and take a new one of you with just NooBTooB, and just to prove, because we don't want people grabbing stuff off the net and saying, I'm fucking this Japanese person who's like Chun-Li.
Yeah.
It looks really good.
You totally win too, because you just be like, look, I'm a hot Asian girl, and I'm just like, boat.
You know they're gonna do that too.
Dude, Asian girls are like white man kryptonite, I'm telling you right now. Kryptonite! So, so don't do that. You gotta prove that it's you.
Yes. Okay, so we have NooBTooB Arcade again, number 18, this game called Filler. I haven't had a chance to check this out, but I didn't do very well last week's.
Yeah.
So it was Geometry Wars Clone.
You know what I did with your mom last night? Filler.
That's good.
Say what?
Quite timely, sir.
Thank you. So this
My mom is getting way too many mentions in this episode. I like that. But yeah, no, last week it was Geometry Wars Clone, which was hard.
Yeah.
It was really hard. So Wow Curse was the winner of last week with an insane score. So I think I got like 50,000. Yeah. Do you know how much she got?
Like, a lot.
700,000.
Damn.
Yeah, I don't know if
I thought you were like Geometry Wars hero.
I am.
You told me about the
keyboard. Yeah, I was just like, once it like twice, it killed me because I shot something and went through it. I'm like, fuck this.
Yeah.
And apparently there's an exploit where you hang out in the corner and you can never get killed. So anyhow, but
anyway, it's over.
Good win.
Good win. Wow Curse. This week it's Filler. Go to the arcade. Go to the forums and find the game. Play it.
Yes. Thank you, Kieran Solo, for setting that out every week. We appreciate that.
Yeah. And last up, listener homework.
What is it?
So it is, what sort of NooBTooB events do you want to see? So I'm thinking maybe some mud wrestling with the mods.
Yeah, I can see Locke versus Sunflower, kind of like nude oil wrestling. Not nude, no, sorry, oil wrestling.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
It'd be like, who's more Canadian?
Yeah.
And then we could get like Locke and some other dudes with like a boot off. It's like a boot. I like Molson's.
Yeah, I can see that.
I'm a Mountie.
Here's my Canadian flag or something. Yeah, it's like
we're assholes. None of these are good ideas.
No, but go to the thing. I was reading the thing. There's a lot of people saying a lot of cool stuff.
You were telling me that, so I haven't read that forum entry yet, but you said that people have really been putting some thought into it, as you guys always do, because the NooBTooB Army is fucking awesome.
And I appreciate this, because the thing is, a lot of people are saying different events which are just all about getting people together, and that's what we want to do with this community. It's just like, oh, we should have more tournaments so we get a lot of people competing. We should have a bunch more events, and that's what we want. The thing is, you guys all make it happen, because the thing is, we don't have to. We have the podcast to do, so we're kind of hoping for the community to kind of like just rise up and say, look, I'm going to make, like Sunflower has been doing. He's saying, like, okay, I'm going to make a fucking, poker, Texas Hold'em tournament.
Yeah, that's right.
And just got a bunch of people, and then there you go.
That's how it happens. I mean, if you look at Sloth and Locke and Sunflower and Celia, Kieran Solo, you look at these guys, I mean, like, these guys said, I want to make this shit happen. They hopped in, it happened.
And they do.
Awesome.
Yes. So we do appreciate that stuff, and these guys, you know, they're becoming mods, and like, that's what we look for.
Yeah.
You know, we look for that sort of thing where they can grab people and get people playing together because we have an awesome community.
Yes. Go ahead, voicemails.
Okay, so each week we feature audio and video voicemails on the show. If you have a burning question, request, or funny story, please give us a ring.
Yes, you can contact us toll-free at 888-233-8480, or send your audio or video files to feedback@NooBTooB.com. We love the videos. Also send us video responses on YouTube.
Yes, and video questions are preferred, but please keep your responses under a minute to get them played on the show.
And don't forget the yow.
Who do we have up first, dude?
Rasty.
Ooh, Rasty. Sounds nasty.
Yeah. Miss Rasty if you're nasty. All right.
Hey guys, this is Rasty from the forums. I just turned 21 a couple of months ago, and now I can drink legally here in the States. And I noticed you guys seem to enjoy a drink or two every once in a while. And my question is, if you guys like to get a GUI, and that's gaming under the influence. And do you think it makes you better at any games, like loosening you up on the Rock Band mic? I know I guess I love to sing Wanted Dead or Alive when I'm drunk. So yeah, keep up the good work. Yow?
That was a questioning yow.
Yow?
Interrogative yow.
It's like, yow?
Yeah.
Yow.
Yeah.
Yes, that is the answer to that question. Yow?
Yow.
Yeah.
Yes. GUIs, I mean, we were playing Army of Two last night. I was like, come on, dude, let's go. We're all going. This is like, oh, I gotta get some beer.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
What the fuck?
It was necessary. It was
you
necessary.
Like have it right next to you? You have a little fucking fridge right next to your computer.
Yeah, I should.
Like do you get what? You said like a 12-pack of fucking Tecate.
Tecate is my gaming beer.
Really? So I do Pacifico myself.
Oh, nice, nice.
It's interesting we do Mexican beers when we're gaming. That's
something about that is just. So I would say this is hit and miss.
Yeah.
I've gone out drinking with some friends before, and I came home and I tried to play like DDR or something.
Oh no, that's bad news.
Epic fail. Epic fail.
But it's hilarious to watch.
Yes, it is. That's true. But so with Rock Band, it seems like you'd walk a fine line, right? Because you could be singing like a mad dog, but then you're like hopping the guitar, you're like,
Or drums for that matter. You're going to be poking yourself in the eye. You don't want to do that. But generally speaking, I don't think I like drink enough to get drunk.
Yeah.
I'll drink enough to like, oh, this is kind of fun.
Be happy, yeah.
Yeah, and you know,
buzz on.
like, there's only certain games I do that to, though. Like, I wouldn't do that to Call of Duty because like I need my fucking reflexes. It's competitive.
Right. I drank when we were playing some WoW because it's slow. So you're just like you're hanging out with your friends. Everyone's talking mad shit on Ventrilo. There's like 20 people, and I was like and I'm just like
Drunk Tobin is always a welcome sight.
That's true. I'm just talking like a sailor.
Yeah, we were doing it part we had some grog.
Yeah, that's right.
You know,
so
we had a few things.
Sometimes we drink a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. All the time.
All the time. So,
wait, kids, don't drink.
Yeah, stay in school.
Yeah.
Unless
you're 21 like
that's
this
right.
guy, yeah.
And if you're 21, we would like to tell you a little bit of thing called PAX.
Oh, yes.
Even if you're not, you can come to PAX. But if you're 21, we'd really like you to come to PAX.
I thought you were about to break some laws. Like, even if you're not 21,
No. Just kidding.
Oh,
so yeah, come to PAX and drink with us. It'll be fun.
That's right.
Next up is Iceman.
Hey guys, Iceman again. 3 quick questions for the both of you this time. I'd like to know what the easiest, hardest and most enjoyable games you've ever played are. Secondly, Tobin, I don't think you've got the brass balls to finish Bioshock, so I'm going to tell you again to do it. Thirdly, I'd like to say thanks to Demi V-Man for featuring me on his rap video a few weeks back. And finally, I have a new addition to my Hammerbead video game collection, which is the NooBTooB logo from the forums. That's it for me this time. Peace out. Yow.
Dude, that is awesome.
That is cool as shit.
So he said hum beads?
Hammer beads?
Hammer beads?
So we don't know what those are.
But they sound kind of cool. And
they seem really cool. So I mean, it looks like they're locked together somewhat. Because it's not like he took his bedspread and just like laid them out perfectly.
No, I don't think it's glued together.
Yeah,
though.
he's like coughs and they blow everywhere.
That would suck.
So we're thinking maybe they're like shrinky dinks.
Shrinky dinks, yeah.
So it's like you put them all together on a little like baking sheet.
Yeah, you get
put
one
them
with
in
a
the
little,
oven.
a little light bulb oven.
Yeah, that's right. He's got the oh god, what was it? The Betty Crocker Easy Bake Oven with his little.
I don't know, but I mean those look really cool. I mean, because you can do all sorts of like 8-bit style art
It's
with it.
perfect for 8-bit. And the thing is I think that I'm gonna try and ask him what that shit's all about and maybe buy some myself because I would like to get me. You know what I want? Bling. I want 8-bit bling. I want to put that shit on a fucking neck.
A rupee or something?
Yeah! That would be hilarious. Like, wear that to PAX, dude. Like, have like a bling, like a big gold coin, like from 8-bit.
No, or like like a Mario gold coin.
Yeah.
You can totally make that.
Oh, totally. So I want to make some of that shit because it looks really fun.
So definitely send us a link or do something on the forum saying like where we got it and how to make that stuff.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
As for your game questions, we're probably not going to answer those. We play so many games.
Yeah.
It's really hard to... Ninja Gaiden's really hard.
Really easy.
Kid Icarus is really hard.
Yeah, really easy is like...
anyhow. Go back and watch our episode. We'll be like, this is the easiest shit, this is the hardest shit, whatever. Alright, so, Mall Raider 75 has got some knowledge to drop on us like a bomb, apparently.
Yo, what's up, NooBTooB? It's Mall Raider 75 in the house on Trenton, New Jersey. Listen, I know everyone loves the orange box and all, but I have found something very, very interesting. The orange box right here has cheat codes. Yes, cheat codes. You heard me right. But here's the best part. Except for Team Fortress 2, the orange box's Half-Life 2 series and Portal can let you earn achievements even if you activate the cheat codes. My favorite is the place the portals anywhere cheat. I know it sounds crazy, but it actually works. Yep, these cheat codes actually work, and they'd let you have achievements. Well, anyway, I gotta go. But before I do, here's one of my favorite yows from Home Alone 2.
That was an awesome yow.
That's so badass.
Wow.
So he went and found... This is like a found yow.
Yeah.
This is like a street yow.
Very artistic.
That's right.
Is that Stern? Richard Stern? What's
I don't know
Stern?
his name,
I forget his name, yeah.
Dude from Home Alone 2.
Yes. Don't all games have cheat codes? I don't
But I mean, for example, like with Rock Band, you do the cheat codes, you can't get achievements.
Yeah, you're right.
So the big thing is that you can do...
But that's cheating.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's cheating. I mean, like, maybe if I was playing long enough, I was like, fuck this shit. Like, I'm all pissed off, whatever, that I can't beat it. Maybe I do the cheat code, but...
But the thing is, like, anytime I do a cheat code, if I actually use it and I win, I'm like, it's a hollow win.
Yeah, exactly. You feel a little dirty. Yeah.
It's just like...
Especially if it's a Valve game where there are no flaws.
Yes.
I'm telling you right now, son, there is nothing wrong with Portal.
Nothing. You don't need Portal anywhere to beat this game.
No. You need to be better at Portal. To beat this game.
I hear some of the bonus ones and some of the other ones are hard.
I beat about 3/4 of the bonus ones, and some of them, like I actually got to one bonus one where I tried it, and I was just like,
figure it out.
I'm like, I'll come back to this.
Yeah, but I mean, could you imagine if you got the cheat in the Portal anywhere and then you finished it, and you're like,
I feel like a douchebag.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. I wouldn't do it.
Because like you'd want to no, what is the secret? I want to know what it is.
Because what did you figure out? Right? If you cheated, what did you figure out? Nothing. You didn't. I mean, like you might as well just be sitting at home like cheating at solitaire. You're like, oh no, ace, no, 2.
Yeah, exactly.
What's the point?
Well, I mean, I can understand cheating in some aspects where you like makes you overpowerful. So you can do certain things in games or whatever, and that's kind of cool.
It's funny.
It's funny.
Yeah.
But just cheating it so you can get achievements.
Yeah.
I don't see the point. Really.
Yeah. I'm here. I hear you. So next up is Mario 54671.
I guess the other 54,600.
Hey NooBTooB, this is Mario 54671, and so something to talk about Nintendo. This is a good thing to discuss. Is there anything to look forward to this year on the Wii? Because this year seems like a great year for the PS3, but like for the Wii, all I see is 3 big games. Super Smash Bros. Brawl, which comes out on Sunday, Mario Kart Wii, and Wii Fit, and I'm not really excited for Wii Fit. I mean, if it ends up being kind of good, I guess I'll check it out. But the point is there really anything to look forward to? I mean, all Reggie was talking about was just how good Nintendo was, like you guys were saying. So, yeah, and by the way, he looks like Donkey Kong to me. So, this is Mario 54671, and
That was an artistic yeah, dude.
I think he may have had a yow with a happy ending.
I think so.
I think that may have been a little bit.
Oh, you got a little too excited during that voicemail, but that's okay. But I think he's...
I'm just thinking like that little Reggie, like.
He's like...
throwing the. So I'm not sure that's entirely fair because, for example,
it's actually really valid. But like
I
what?
mean, like Dragon Quest Swords came out this year. I mean, you can't say like looking forward to. But
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
the point
just
is. So it came out 2 weeks ago. I'm just saying, like, you have to look at it like 2008,
Okay.
right? Like 2008, what games are coming out?
Yeah, let's look at it like for the rest of the year. What are you excited about besides Mario Kart Wii?
Maybe there's a new Brain Trainer coming out.
I don't think so. Not that I heard of. Here's my problems, right?
Yeah.
It's just like there's no Wario coming out
Right.
because there just one came out. No Metroid
When did
came
Mario
out.
Sunshine come out?
Sunshine?
Whatever.
Galaxy was last year.
Was it last year?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it was.
So Galaxy was last year. Zelda was. It's
Launch.
too soon for
It was
it's too
launch,
soon for a new
That was
Zelda.
2 years ago.
Metroid was last year.
Yeah.
So those are the three big ones, right?
Mhm.
So what do you have? You have Mario Kart, Smash
Yeah.
Brothers coming out this year,
Yeah.
which are good, but
Wii Fit I actually am pumped about. I really want to play.
I am too. But that's two. So beyond that, like
Dragon Quest Swords is a good game. Dragon
Anything
Quest
else?
Swords.
Anything else?
No.
Cause I'm trying to think. I'm racking my brain. I'm like, God dang, man, what?
3 games in a year. That is a little weak. Wow.
There's no.
Is it really nothing? I mean, well, okay. So we've been talking about some stuff, right? There's some shooting games, Link's Crossbow.
But no,
thing.
really like excited about. I mean,
Oh,
honestly,
you mean
excited
like
about.
really pumped?
Yeah, No More Heroes just came out. I would have been excited about
No
that.
More Heroes was good. That
Yeah,
was really
well, I
good.
know, but again, like, right? It's like the rest of the year. Just
Yeah.
look at your little goggles on for your new 2 goggles. Like,
Yeah.
what are you gonna say? Like, man, I'm gonna use my
here.
a lot.
Yeah,
Very much, man.
Not much. Maybe Nintendo will surprise us. Maybe it'll be something cool.
Maybe with Animal Crossing is still TBA, but like
Yeah.
fuck Animal, I hate Animal Crossing.
Yeah, I don't like that.
What else? What are the big? There's not much, right?
There's not much.
But here's the thing. I think with Nintendo, that is the way it works. Every year, there's about 3 to 5 titles.
And that pushes it. That pushes adoption because people will seriously. There will be people that buy a Wii for Wii Fit.
Yeah.
And that's it. There'll be like old folks' homes that do this shit,
That's
like
right.
kindergartens.
They did that with Wii Sports.
Wii
So
Sports.
many people that bought Wii's, they only have Wii Sports. They
Yeah.
never bought a single other game.
Yeah, they're not about churn. The Wii is not about 50 new games,
No.
80 new first-person shooters, whatever. They do a couple of things. I mean, seriously, Mario Galaxy
It's really
is
good.
fucking fantastic.
But you think 2 for a platform?
No, it's
because DS
It's
has
weak.
a ton of
I'm not
great
going to
games,
defend
right?
it. That's true. I'm
Yeah.
just saying that this is when they do things. You're right. They
Yeah.
do a couple of fantastic games, and that's it.
They have no third-party
And then a bunch of
support.
shovelware.
Yeah, they have very little third-party support. DS is actually still doing strong, and Wii needs to turn to the DS.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be this year, but guess what?
Yeah, let's
Not gonna happen.
get a Professor Layton on the Wii.
Oh yeah,
Bring it.
Dude, they're already coming out with 3. Can you believe that?
I'm happy.
I know,
Fine by me.
But that's in Japan, so
Yeah.
2's already out in Japan.
Yeah.
So,
How hard is it to translate that shit to English? God damn it.
Probably really hard.
Probably. Okay, that's true. That's true.
All right, so we got one time for one more.
No.
Or no? All right.
We are done.
Woo!
That is our show for the week. Folks, check out our website at NooBTooB.com and participate in our forums by clicking on the big forum tab at the top of the page.
That's right. And if you're watching the video on YouTube, make sure you click the subscription button, which has moved about down there. Also, rate the video with 5 stars by rubbing Tobin's junk gently.
Rat-a-tat-tat.
Last time. It's a little sore.
It is. It's a little tender.
So that's all for this episode. I'm Yuzo Watanabe.
And I'm Tobin Kozire. Audio engineering for NooBTooB is done by Rage Against the Burrito Strunk. I don't know what that means. Thanks for listening. We'll see y'all next week. We're out. See ya. Dude, punk bitch. Punk, give me your lunch money.
Dude, what? No, you've been playing way too much bully, man.
Dude, I've been playing too much of your mom. Wait, I was waiting for your oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Try it again. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.